parenting.
It's better for me to do that than for me to sit back and have regrets later on in life saying, dang, I wish I would have tried that.
Have you ever reached a point in your life when you realize enough is enough? Because that's exactly where LaTisha Scott is. And this time, she's not holding back. At 45, after years of biting her tongue, standing beside her husband, Marsau Scott, through whispers, headlines, and rumors, LaTisha has finally spoken. And her message is loud, clear, and final. Leave my husband alone. This isn't just another reality TV reaction. This is a woman who has watched her name and her marriage be dragged through every blog, comment section, and shady segment on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And now, she's done staying silent. Let's break down what really pushed LaTisha to this moment, and why her words have sent shockwaves through the LAMH community. It started with a clip that went viral.
At the end of the day, you're going to regret not, seeing the kids grow up and being a mom to the kids more so than you'll regret making real estate deals or closing them. That's a tough balance, and I think that I know you'll make the right decision.
Behind-the-scenes leak showed Marsau Scott once again being cornered by cast members and fans about his alleged behavior with other women. There was speculation, laughter, even a few inappropriate jokes tossed his way. And while Marsau tried to play it cool as usual, what viewers didn't see was LaTisha, watching from the sidelines, holding in every ounce of frustration. But after the camera stopped rolling, LaTisha let the truth fly. She didn't yell, she didn't cry. She stood tall, looked around the room, and delivered a warning, not just to the cast, but to every woman, blogger, and troll who thinks her marriage is fair game. I'm 45 years old. I've built this marriage with blood, sweat, and tears. You don't get to step in at Chapter 15 and think you understand Chapter 1. And you definitely don't get to flirt with, message, or chase after my husband and think there won't be consequences. Let's rewind a bit.
Crazy. Like, people are really offering you money to come on this show and lie. So at that point, I was like, forget it. It's a lie. Like, now I don't believe.
Because this fire didn't spark overnight. LaTisha and Marsau have been reality TV staples since LAMH began. From the start, their marriage was a topic of conversation, mostly because of Marsau's playful behavior and flirty personality. Fans noticed the way he interacted with certain women on and off camera. Cast members raised eyebrows. Even Melody Sherry once questioned his loyalty in front of the group. And LaTisha? She stayed poised. She defended her husband. She chose to believe in the vows they made, not the edits the world saw. But when the same narrative keeps popping up, the same accusations, the same DMs, the same shady screenshots, even the strongest woman gets tired. In her own words, LaTisha recently said, "I'm not naive. I'm not dumb. I see what people try to do. I just chose not to feed it with energy. But at this point, you come for my marriage, I will come for your peace." That's not just a warning, that's a declaration, a line drawn in stone. Sources close to production say LaTisha's message was partially aimed at a new woman on set, someone who had been getting a line drawn in stone. Sources close to production say LaTisha's message was partially aimed at a new woman on set, someone who had been getting a little too comfortable around Marsau. Subtle touches, flirty giggles, private conversations off camera. And while nothing has been confirmed, insiders claim LaTisha approached production with concerns and made it crystal clear that she won't tolerate any more storylines built off her husband's name. Marsau, for his part, has tried to brush it off, calling the rumors ridiculous and blaming editing and internet trolls for creating a false image. But even he admitted in a recent confessional that he should probably stop trying to be the funny guy if people are taking it the wrong way. Too little? Too late? Fans are divided. Some say LaTisha is finally stepping into her power, refusing to let her loyalty be weaponized. Others wonder why it took so long for her to speak up. But here's the truth. Every woman has her breaking point, and Leticia just hit hers. The timing couldn't be more symbolic either. At 45, she's at a stage where self-respect is non-negotiable. She's grown, evolved, built a business, raised a family, and now she's done playing nice, just to keep the peace on camera. She's not the same woman who bit her lip in season 1. She's not the same woman who let other castmates talk circles around her while she nodded quietly. This is LaTisha Scott 2.0, direct, fearless, and protective of what she's built. And what about Marsau? Sources say he was caught off guard by the intensity of her reaction, but ultimately respected it. He reportedly told producers, "I don't want any woman, not even on this cast, to think my marriage is open for discussion like it's a storyline. I get it now." Will that be enough? We'll have to see. But one thing is clear. Leticia's done waiting for him to set the boundaries. She's doing it herself. She's reclaiming the narrative on her terms. And if that means calling out the entire cast, so be it. If it means confronting Carlos King and demanding better protection for her family, she'll do that too. She's not here to be messy. She's here to be respected. And when a woman speaks that clearly, you listen. So, now we ask you, do you think Leticia's final warning was justified? Should Marsau be more accountable for how he's perceived on the show? And who do you think she was really talking about when she said, "Leave my husband alone"? Let us know in the comments. This conversation is far from over. Like this video if you respect a woman standing up for her marriage. Subscribe for more reality TV truth bombs, drama breakdowns, and cast updates. And don't miss our next video where we dig into Melody's latest move and how it might shake up the entire cast dynamic.